Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So ADA yesterday performed a little rally, but it was definitely the correct decision to remain here on the side of caution. It seems likely that we created just another wave 4, as already labeled here. Yeah, this is what we had on the chart. Whatever wave pattern it is, again, this is micro counting, and also the overall structure here is a little bit ambiguous, so it leaves a lot of options for you to consider. However, I currently count this as a wave 4 the same way as I counted, for example, for Bitcoin, Ethereum. Yeah, I mean, this was a clear 3-wave rally so far. Yeah, so it performed basically an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. Got rejected basically here at the trend line. Yes, briefly broke above it, but couldn't hold it, so we did not have that sustained break. What you always need to see is either a sustained break or a 5-wave move. And it also didn't break above the wave 2. Had it broken above the wave 2 high, here at 32.6 cents, we could have considered this as something more bullish. But until then, it can just be a 4th wave, and we can be working here on a so-called ending diagonal in which an overlap of waves 1 and 4 are acceptable. But I did already talk about that yesterday. I mean, in a more bullish interpretation, you can say, all right, wave 3 was finished here, wave 4 was here, and wave 5 here. But that, for me, that's valid, yeah, from a count point of view. But it is, to be honest, a little bit of hopium, in my opinion, yeah. It's all a bit of hopium and it's not really justified based on, by the way, I think I need to move the one here. It's not really justified based on the count. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, it works from a count point of view, but if I take into account the bigger picture, the fact that we now only rallied in 3 waves and that we've already been rejected quite strongly, and also that Bitcoin, Ethereum are probably still working on their 4th waves, I'm going to move it back to what it was. And that makes more sense to me, even though we need to understand down here that wave action or price action is quite ambiguous. It leaves options open to us. But what I can tell you, in whatever the lower degree wave pattern here is and might be, it certainly doesn't look like that we've bottomed yet. Unless this was a wave 1 in some kind of a diagonal again, but unreliable. So either way, what we really need to see is a sustained break above the descending trend line. We need to break then above the wave 2 high. That would give more confidence that a low has been made. And then the next step for the bulls will be, and that is also going to be next resistance, is the 34.5 cent level. If we keep dropping and also lose the 27.6 cent level, then it will raise concerns about this 1-2 setup, and it would then open the door to new prices and new lows. And as you know, we need to keep options open here because a new bull run has never been confirmed, or hasn't been confirmed yet. Yeah, so I just need to repeat that to make everybody understand. While we have seen an impulse of the December lows, yeah, into February, this is only the very first confirmation that you get as per Elliott wave that a trend has shifted. The next confirmation is that you get a 3-wave pullback and you're holding a higher low. That will get much less likely if we drop below 27.6 cents. It's still valid, yeah. I mean, it doesn't really, that 1-2 setup doesn't really officially get invalidated below 20, until we get below 24 cents. But if we are there already, then, you know, normally it's the 78.6 FIB level here, 27.6 cents is a warning. So yeah, that's the second confirmation. So we need to shift here, and then we've got the second confirmation. The third confirmation will be obtained if we also break above that high. Now, I don't recommend necessarily to wait with entering a position until we broke that level. But the reason why you need to see those 3 levels of confirmation to confirm it. So that's just the analysis point of view. The trading point of view is different. So you wouldn't wait necessarily unless you're really a breakout trader and want to wait for all these confirmations to really enter at that point. Yeah, if you're a pullback trader, you might consider entering here. You might also wait for a reversal before you do so, but there's just, you know, sometimes people misunderstand. And if I say, yeah, you've got these 3 levels of confirmation, but it doesn't mean you have to wait for all the 3 levels of confirmation to enter a trade. It's all probability. So some people might say, okay, I've got my first impulse. It indicates the trend has shifted, so I'm waiting for the pullback, and then I enter here. And if it fails, it fails, but at least, you know, I can set my stop loss quite tight. Okay. What did I say? Yeah, so the reason why you actually need to see the 3 levels of confirmation is this could have just been an A wave. The move down could have been a B wave, yeah, or just the first leg of a B wave, and then you do something like this before you eventually move up. So yeah, that's just sort of for explanation. But yeah, that's sort of where we are. Ideally holding 27.6 cents and just watching if we do just an extended 4th wave here at the moment, which is possible. So we could, for example, get a triangle pattern like Bitcoin Ethereum might be doing, because you get the corrective move up, move down could be corrective as well. Yes, a little bit unclear. But yeah, just keep options open. This is still corrective most likely. We have most likely not broken out. And if we do, then I want to see proof by breaking and holding above the channel. Then we can be a bit more optimistic, yeah. Yeah, that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.